Speaking of your mom, I gotta respond to some texts.
Stop doing that. The amount of my guy friends that have made jokes about hitting, like,
well, there's a difference between your guy friends who make jokes and guys that don't make jokes. You know? Mine's real life. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dropouts, episode 7.
Welcome back to Dropouts, B-words.
You're not
It's
gonna
so,
call them.
well, I used to say bitches, but I can't say that on the internet anymore.
Today, we're here with the one and only Matt Sato, the greatest human on earth.
Welcome
okay?
to the podcast, Matt.
What's up?
Before we get into this,
Oh, what? Jared, that's so cheesy.
before we get into this, let's roll the intro music. Matt, welcome to the podcast. This is going to be a wild ride for you.
I'm excited.
Indi is self-conscious about her pants because she thinks
They
her
make me look
thighs
like a honey baked ham.
look like honey baked hams. And here we go.
They look clumpy.
This is supposed to be a casual podcast. Look at Matt over there. He's dressed like a normal guy. Me, normal guy.
I always dress up on the podcast.
Indi had to wear the half see-through.
Yeah, I did. I had to pull up on them.
What are those? Would you call those pants?
You've always got to try to one-up
It's like a
us.
short. I don't know. Yeah, I do
They're a
got to one up.
hybrid.
They're a hybrid.
They're a hybrid.
All right, so let's get straight into this sweet boy.
So wait, I just want to talk about something
Oh,
real
here we
quick.
go. Never
I've been
mind.
holding back on this story.
We have a
all
guest. Can we
week.
introduce him a little bit more?
Matt.
This is Matt.
This is Matt.
Formerly,
Hey, guys.
Cool.
formerly Matthew,
Formerly Matthew.
but he dropped it for legal
I
reasons.
dropped the Thew part just because
He wasn't about it.
No,
Before-
actually, I used to go fully by Matthew. But then when I moved to LA, I just
Adapted
introduced
Matt.
myself as Matt just because I thought it'd be fun to like.
Yeah. Well, we'll call you out whatever you want. If you want a new name right now, we can give it to you.
Can we choose one? Indi used to call me Robert.
What? Oh, and Megan.
Yeah, you used to be Megan.
Oh.
So Robert and Megan.
That's a very long story that we'll get into later.
Well,
should
that's a podcast,
Should
so
we
let's
even
just
get
get
into
into it
that?
now.
I feel like it shouldn't.
We can
We can,
breeze over it.
but we shouldn't go into
I
depth.
don't think we should.
No, we shouldn't.
It's probably a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. Matt and I have known each other for a very long time. It's what,
Yeah,
been
4
three,
years.
4
3 or
years?
4.
When
3 or
was the
4
exact
years.
date you met?
October 18th. No, I don't
You know that for a fact?
No, I know it was in
I think
October.
It was near October.
It
was in October.
Matt
for
looked at
sure.
her like, oh, God, how do you know that?
No, I knew it was around October, and I knew it was around mid-October because it hadn't hit Halloween yet.
Yeah, it was right before Halloween.
It was right before Halloween.
Because we did.
So
spend
honestly, it
Halloween
could have been the
together.
18th.
Of what year? 2018.
No, before then.
2017.
Yeah.
It would have been 2017.
Did
So
you
yeah,
guys,
3
did
years.
you guys meet on set of Chicken Girls?
Yeah, except you weren't on the show yet.
Yeah.
You were just
I
vibing
wasn't
on
on the
set.
show. I was just hanging out on set,
And
and
then,
then I met.
yeah.
Well, it's hard not to meet Indi.
Oh, no. Indi will make herself known. She's
I
just like,
did. I came and sat next to you and started talking to you.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it's exactly what I did.
You're like the first person that I met that I didn't already know going into it.
and how long have you been in LA?
Considering the back and forth part, like 4 or 5 years.
And you're from
Hawaii.
Hawaii originally. Nice.
so
Whoa,
jealous.
What? You're from Hawaii?
I know a little bit of
Yeah.
your lingo. Listen to this. Cowabunga. So
Dude.
it's kind of your
Oh my
your
God.
people.
Zach, are you
You're welcome.
from Hawaii?
I almost surfed one time. I almost got a lesson. So I don't know if we're boys because of that, but it seems like it.
I
You
think
are a
that's how it's
master.
supposed to work.
Okay,
right?
cool.
That's,
If I've ever in Hawaii, I need you to show me around.
I will.
Oh, here's the coconuts, whatever you guys do.
Right, yeah.
Sick.
You know,
You
we have more. I could be wrong. You might want to Google this before you put this up. But I think we have more deaths in Hawaii by coconuts than we do by sharks.
Yeah, they hit you on the head.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
That's a
more deaths
full
from
thing.
coconuts falling
thought
on
that
your
was
head
just
than
like a
sharks.
All I
could
wanted to
be
do
wrong.
was walk on the beach with Matt and find coconuts, and now that's ruined. Now it's a
die.
death scare.
Can you
I'm out.
imagine like being in Hawaii and you'd be like, yeah, dude, he died at the beach, and everybody's like, oh shit, was it a shark? Like, what happened? Nah, homie got hit by a coconut.
There's not a lamer way to die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty lame.
Just at your
Death by
eulogy.
Coke.
But that's the same.
Coconut, not
There are these trees in
Death
Australia.
by Coke is a different thing, Matt.
Ooh. There's this thing in Australia. Sorry, there are these trees in Australia that are called.
Oh, cool.
Shut up.
Well, I thought
Zach.
you were done with trees. I think you
They're
were just saying they were trees.
Oh, I hate you.
All right, go ahead.
I don't like sitting this close to you because I've got way too many temptations to just punch you in the face.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't, but go on.
It's.
This is
I
throwing.
would. Thank you. I appreciate it. They're like death trees, or they're called weeping willows, actually, and they just snap and fall on people and kill them all the time, and they're all over
willows?
it. Yeah, they're called weeping willows.
That sounds like straight out of a
Isn't that from Harry Potter?
Harry
Yeah.
Potter. I was
Are you
gonna
sure you
say.
didn't just
no,
watch
widows.
Harry Potter?
Widows.
Okay.
Weeping Widows?
I was going to say, that
Widows.
sounds straight out of
Weeping
Harry
widows.
Potter.
They like the branches snap and hit people all the time, and they just
Weeping
die.
widows.
Yeah, because like they make people widows.
Isn't Australia like... Don't you guys have the most dangerous animals? Right, in the
Yeah.
world?
It sounds like most dangerous trees. Just most. Hey, if you come here, 50%
You're gonna
chance
die.
you die.
50-50.
But
You know what I
also,
mean?
you guys will get prawn on the Barbie. Apparently, it's not shrimp.
It's prawns.
150 people die a year from falling coconuts.
Really?
Dude,
too
that's
many.
like almost one
And I
every
think
other
there's
day.
5
That's a
here from
lot.
sharks,
That's so
maybe
many.
6.
I think our life mission as a collective group should be to cut those numbers in half.
Yes.
Spread the message.
We need to start. We need
That's our
We
purpose
need to
in
raise
life.
awareness
Let's do
for
it.
falling
About the-
coconuts.
Okay.
Everyone's gonna start walking.
I'm
with
sorry,
helmets.
but great talk about coconuts, but I can't hold this story in anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Matt, you're about to witness
All right. let's hear it.
some effery is
Okay.
about to go down. We all had a pretty eventful week. I went to a party, and the boys apparently went to a gala, right? No, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about it.
No. So I was thinking in my
Well, explain it a little better. Like what happened?
It was late at night. I was going to a party. These boys walk up to my house in a suit, and I'm like, "Where are y'all going?" And they're like,
Show the pics.
"Oh." They're like, "Oh, we can't act like we're not going anywhere, so we're gonna say that we went to a gala."
We did go to a gala.
No,
go to a gala.
no, you didn't.
What are you
You did
talking
not
about?
go to a gala
No.
because I've got spies
I
on the
know.
inside, and Julie Massara ratted y'all out the
I knew
minute
she
I
would.
got home.
Oh.
Y'all really faked like
I
you
was
went
about
to a
to be
gala
there. I
and
was gonna
hung
tell
out
you
with
guys
my
I went.
mom the whole time.
Okay, no, we go. Okay, we're like, so we had to drop a hard drive at Indiana's house. We're like, oh, this would be kind of be funny if we dressed in full suits and just went there and like that's the goof, that's the end of the bit. But we get there and Indiana's like, we're going to a party that we weren't invited to, and so we were like,
Yeah.
we can't look like we're lame. So we're like, oh, we're going to a gala in the middle of quarantine.
I didn't click with
And
me
these
because I was
fools-
so focused on getting ready for my party and to go out.
There was no gala. Well, we didn't want to look lame, so we.
Of
You
all
just
the
ended
things
up
you guys
looking-
chose a gala.
Yeah,
The
but
The
you
most
guys just ended up.
extravagant thing you
Yeah.
could have chosen.
You just ended up looking stupid because I got home and you guys drove around the block and I saw your car as you guys were driving around the block as I pulled
When?
up.
What? No. First off, we
guys-
went to a Ralph's parking lot and sat there for 2 hours to watch TikToks.
I saw
TikToks.
I saw you guys driving. When I crossed your guys' car and I was like, oh, that kind of looked.
Was that her? Because we
really?
tried to duck down.
Wait, did she really? Was that?
I literally saw you guys. I was like, that's weird. I was like, no, they're at a gala. Like in my head, I was
All
like, no,
I'm
they're
gonna
at a-
say is I was at the gala.
Matt was at the
I
gala.
saw them at
Matt
the
was
gala.
there.
It was
Oh,
Matt's
We all
yeah.
went
gala.
to the gala
Matt.
together.
Remember
Anyway.
the girl that looked like Billie Eilish that
Right.
wasn't actually, dude.
Right.
Oh yeah, we
She
also
was so
told
convincing.
Indy that Billie
Billie
Eilish.
Eilish is there, and I was just like, also, I didn't get an invite, and I was a little pissed about that at first.
We didn't get an invite
no.
to your party.
Yeah,
Because
what
you
the
don't,
heck?
Jared.
Billie
Normally,
should've
I'd
played.
invite you,
She
but
should've
it was a
played.
last minute thing too. You don't like parties.
I like invites though.
I'm the same.
Yeah, it's like even if I'm not going, let me.
You like the
Yeah,
thought.
I just
Yeah.
like to be included.
Speaking of inclusion, let's
Regardless.
include our guests now instead of talking about other things.
Oh,
All right.
Right. Matt.
Don't worry about your guess.
This is Matt, guys. He was on Chicken Girls. He's
Not Turkey Boys. I was
not
mistaken.
Turkey Boys, but on Chicken
yeah, I call it
Girls.
Turkey
We
Boys,
first started being friends. Like, yeah, we met on Chicken Girls, but we first started being friends at my music video shoots.
Yep. Pretty much.
He was in the trilogy, which was 3 music videos that I did in 3
I can
days.
still remember them. It's Smoke in My Eyes. The one you need me. Don't.
I love that one.
There's Smoke in My Eyes.
These songs are so
You got
good.
it. Come on.
So I
Do
cut out the thinking part.
yourself
Do yourself a favor.
Yep.
And then there was
Yeah.
one more, and it was In Your Dreams.
Yes.
And then you did Wild Hearts.
Yeah. Wow.
And then you did That Day It Rained in Los
Oh yeah, he
Angeles.
really does know all of them.
And then you did
Come on. Come on.
the one with
24 hours.
24 Hours. That's the one else.
Apology.
Apologies.
Wow, you
And then there's a new one.
run you down.
Yep.
That wasn't new though. That's old.
Say it
There's
back.
still another one after that, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. All right, Matt.
I know my Indiana
Yeah.
facts.
He does. Anyway, so
Okay, what's the capital
we
then?
start.
Indy,
Oh no.
for the love of God, can you move the mic arm away from your jacket? I can just hear the springs. There you go. And now twist the mic. There you go.
The voice in my head
Yep.
just
And Indy broke the mic. Welcome back to
And-
Dropouts, where
I
Indy.
knew I could do that. I'm just gonna be holding my mic today. Oh, really?
It's a handheld.
Really? Anyway.
Yeah.
So we met doing my music videos.
Yeah.
Just we became friends that way, and
Yeah, I mean, I guess we were shooting those 3 music videos. I think that's when I met Zach too.
Hello. I feel like Indy's only purpose in life was to connect Matt and I.
I think so.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty
that was,
much.
That was why she was.
We made some fire YouTube videos together.
Yeah.
The most viewed on your page. I don't know if you
Yeah,
checked.
they are.
but
They are.
Really?
Not a
They
big
are the
deal.
most viewed on my
Oh, we
page.
gotta get back on that.
Yeah, we should.
The trifecta.
It was the guess what's in the jar? Do you remember that?
Oh my god.
And the crab
Zach
thing.
had a trout or something.
Ew, that was so gross.
We can show a little clip from that.
Oh, it's just a little crab.
Oh, that was nasty.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Someone get slapped with the fish.
I think I slapped her in the face with a fish.
Ugh.
Right.
And
That's
you got
what it was.
terrified from this giant king crab that you thought was
Yeah,
alive.
I'm not even scared of like crabs like that.
You
but that one
freaked out.
Freaked me out. Because I didn't know. I felt the hairs. It had hairs.
Oh yeah, I apologize. I meant to get a hairless.
It was a good
crab,
time.
but
Crabs
The
have
cottage
hairs?
cheese.
I should have shaved it.
remember that?
Oh
That was
yeah,
gross.
that was a tough sell.
The thing is with podcasts, before we hit record, we don't really talk a whole lot, and so like Matt and I like haven't hung out in a minute. I saw him a few weeks ago, but that's about it. But what you
I hung
been
out
up
with your
to?
Mom the other day.
Yeah, what the hell was
Same.
that? For hours, Matt was hanging out with my mom.
Yeah,
I
I
love
was just
that.
Were you on the day shift or the night shift?
double shifts.
Oh, double shift.
Double shifts.
I thought I saw you
I
like when we were
work
crossing
doubles,
paths.
right.
Whoa.
What were you saying?
What you been up to?
Oh,
Yeah, how's quarantine been for you?
good. It's been boring. It's like you just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But like, you're kind of happy about it because like, when else in our lifetime have we ever had like a break? Like generally like a full-on break
Yeah,
from
that's
everything.
true.
Like
There's no pressure. Like the pressure is to do nothing,
right.
and that's beautiful.
So I'm like trying to appreciate it, and like parts of me wants to like relax while I can, but parts of me wants to like do more than I ever did.
Did you find any like new passions in this or?
Yeah, I started fishing a lot.
Oh, I've just said I wanted to go fishing.
Yeah, the other
Really?
day we were talking about it.
You have to come with me.
Where do you go fishing?
Pretty much everything in like a 1.5 hour radius from us.
Oh, that's nice.
Fishing trip.
Everything that we can find. I'm sweating. It's not even hot in here.
Oh, that's me. I'll be drenched by the end of this.
I actually have like a sweating disorder.
Me too.
So
And
does
it's
Zach.
like severe.
Nice. Me
Yes,
too.
so
Dude,
does
It
Zach.
doesn't do anything except make you sweat, but like
we're the sweat swag boys. I don't know if that's trademarked.
sweat
but
swag boys.
Do you remember
It is now if it isn't.
Set of Chicken Girls?
Oh yeah.
Oh, in the summer.
Oh my god. We were
Oh,
shooting.
that was so bad.
Indy was there. We were shooting, and they put me in. You know those like gray shirts? How if you sweat in a gray shirt, it's over.
It's over.
the worst. I don't wear gray shirts.
It's the worst. You can't wear a gray shirt if you're a sweater. And they put me in a gray shirt, and it's the middle of summer, I think.
Yeah,
was
it
like
was the middle
100
of summer.
degrees outside,
So hot.
and we're shooting a baseball scene. So I'm just sweating like crazy, and between every cut, I have to take off my shirt. They run the shirt back to the wardrobe room. They put it in front of a fan, and they like, I don't know. They were like adding like tissues and stuff to like all kinds of stuff.
That
I think
can't
they
make you
even
feel
put, like,
good.
a pad, like
Just-
a woman's like
Oh,
pad
you-
in the armpit.
Oh, you put pads under your armpits? That's smart.
yeah, that's what they
You've
did.
never heard of that? People like girls do it in the summer when they're wearing like dresses or shirts or that like you can see your sweat. Like I used to.
You
do
put
it
your
all the
maxi
time.
pads under your.
No, you get like a little liner because there are pads and there are liners. They're different things.
Oh, I want to talk about this.
Yeah. Wait, I heard. Whoa.
Wait,
okay,
are we about
I
to talk
heard
about pads?
Yes, but let's,
Oh
I'll
Jesus! Let me finish this
Yeah.
thought and then I already
Then
know.
I'm gonna
I already know.
tell you.
You're gonna tell me. Basically, where the armpit is on the shirt, you just place the liner over the top of that, and it sticks. And then, like, instead of you sweating onto the shirt, you sweat onto the pad.
I want to
Every
hear
day.
what you were about to say about pads. 'Cause
Yeah,
I feel like
I
we have the
already know
same
it.
thing.
It's the whole sticky side.
Did you think it was a sticker to the hoo hoo?
yes.
Yes, everyone thought that.
thinks
How
that.
do you guys think that?
Because no one taught us
I don't
differently.
understand.
Because then it's just like
That just made
Do you
sense.
think it just
Because-
goes?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
think you just.
Oh my
Because
god!
if you stick
But
it
it
to
would
the
work
clothes,
perfect.
like
Yeah.
my thought is that like everything's kind of like, what if the clothes move?
yeah.
and
What if
then-
the clothes aren't
Yeah.
like making direct contact?
That's why pads are not great. That's why
and
a
I
lot
thought
of girls don't wear
underwear
pads.
were like so thin. Like I didn't know it'd have the room for
Okay,
the
let me
flaps
just
to.
explain this to
Yeah,
you
also,
real
girls'
quick.
underwear is not really underwear. It's like very
No.
like
Small.
Well,
Let me
compared to
explain.
guys, compared to guys.
Let me explain.
Don't demonstrate this.
Well, I'm going to. So this is your underwear, correct?
right.
This is the pad, right?
Okay.
This is the part that absorbs it, and this is the sticky part. It sticks underneath. You have two flaps that you wrap underneath that stick to the underneath side of
So
your
what
underwear.
happens when you go upside down?
Yeah, girls can't go upside down.
Thing.
Okay, so here's my question. Let's say you're wearing a pad. It's full.
I hate that term.
It has no more.
There's no more absorbing
no more
power.
vampire
Nothing
juice.
to absorb anymore. It's too absorbed. And you go in for a nice squat.
Oh God,
Then
that
What's
sounds
you'll
like
leak.
happening?
Then
a
you'll
slushy
leak.
Oh,
surprise.
Like
Oh,
going
really?
down your leg.
You'll leak, yeah.
I hate the word leak.
like a
But, like-
sponge? Like it's
A sponge, exactly like a sponge. Once a sponge gets too full, what does it do?
who would use this? This sounds
Well, a lot of girls.
useless.
Tampons can also not be good for you because you can get
Yeah, I
something
heard
called
they're bad for
You
you.
can get something called TSS, which is called toxic shock syndrome, which can kill you.
I've had that.
If you leave a tampon in too long, it
Sucks.
can.
I remember
the
when
top-
Zach left his in for too long.
Oh,
yeah, it was
dude.
not good.
Well, I thought I was like,
You
all
had
right,
me
I'll
help
put
him
one up
take it
any
out.
hole because I never know when I'm gonna bleed. What if
Right.
I'm in a fight? So I fill
So
every hole
I
with
tried to
with
take
a
it out. I
tampon.
couldn't find the string.
Yeah, he helps me. Put
Do you know
them
that
in.
happens? You lose your tampon.
Yeah, I've heard of
In
that.
Oh God, dude.
I hate
I'm just. I'm
How do
being-
you
Don't
find
you
it?
Need it like,
You
go
have
to
to
the
just go
doctor?
digging.
That may be the worst thing I've ever heard.
He has like a standby shovel.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Bathroom, she's a little
No, you just
shovel
gotta
and
go
she can
digging.
dig for
Oh,
it.
what if you get like chopsticks? Like, you down? This might be a business.
Uh-huh.
We can make merch, but it's chopsticks to take your tampons out.
Please
That
stop talking.
I don't know the exact marketing plan right now,
No, but it's gonna happen.
but the idea is there.
Just move on from tampon.
Yeah.
talk.
You're the
Can
one
we
that
please-
started it.
You no, I was not. You guys.
You kinda did.
asked.
You said I need my boots
we
so I can
talked
find
about
my.
pads.
Okay, but to explain the concept of a pad,
Oh,
I
we were talking
have-
about sweating actually.
Yeah, sweating.
Okay, but then you brought up that you wanted to ask the question about
Well,
how
I
pads
brought
work.
up that they use pads for my shirt, and then we talked about
Digging.
where the sticky side.
Why would you stick it there? That would hurt. Freak.
No, it's like a cigarette. Boop, boop, boop.
And you don't think that would hurt?
I figured it would be kind of like a Band-Aid more than
Yeah.
like a sticker. You know, it's just like you
just
take
gotta-
a Band-Aid off in
Ow.
like the shower or something, and that
And
way
it's
it
not
doesn't
too
hurt.
bad.
Yeah.
And then it's a free wax as well. I don't know what we can say on this thing
Oh,
anymore.
that's another invention.
No.
Waxy
no.
pads.
Hey, no, because
Oh
waxing on your
my
period.
God.
No,
We're
you cannot.
geniuses
We're
no,
geniuses.
boys, men, you cannot wax on your period. So
I can do anything I want on my period, so I
Don't
watch your
tell
mouth.
me what to do with my body.
Exactly.
my bad. Don't listen to the woman in the room about a period.
Well,
You guys want to hear some good news?
Sure.
Yeah.
Remember last week when the red panda escaped?
They find it.
They found it.
oh, thank goodness.
A red panda. Panda.
Panda.
I never heard about
I come from the land down panda.
A red panda went missing. They found it.
They found
Where
it
and when?
in the Columbus Zoo back in Ohio. It went missing.
This is a very big thing for us. Sorry.
Very big thing for us.
Huge thing for us.
I just
You
I
guys
was
were connected.
we got a
was
group
very
text. It's
into
called Panda.
yeah. Well, we wanted to form a search party for it, so
Yeah.
we were super
You guys
invested.
should. There's like Facebook search parties.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Make a little Facebook group. Find the red panda.
ends up turning out to be like the cat killer. Have you guys seen that
I haven't-
documentary?
Oh,
Don't
that's
F
what girls
with
usually
cats?
call me.
Have you seen that
no,
the Netflix
that was
documentary
smooth.
Don't F with Cats?
That was smooth.
No, I
Zach. I
haven't
heard
actually-
it.
Jared, you would love it.
Really?
You would love it.
But I hate cats.
Nope, that's okay. It's not
Okay.
about cats. Well,
Oh.
it kind of is, but it isn't. It's just a slight. You just
Well,
watch
it involves
All right.
cat killing.
Have
so
you seen
might
it?
actually
So
like.
Have you seen
I
it?
love it.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. Well,
But it's called Cat Killer. Or,
Don't F with Cats.
Don't F with
oh, I thought you
cats.
said
It's
cat
so
killer.
good. We'll talk about it
right.
another
No,
time.
I want to
but
know how we
wanna-
collectively feel about cats because I have very strong feelings.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, real quick.
Like lions.
Zach has always been a very big dog believer. He's
Believer,
never been
like it's a
Believer.
religion.
it is. His TikTok is funny videos and dogs. And recently he got into sad boy TikTok. He was going through it. He got onto sad boy
What?
TikTok and
It's not fun.
he got it. Yeah.
A lot of crying.
Anyway, he got onto sad boy
Mom, if
TikTok
you're out
and
there.
started. And he promised himself he'd never like cat TikTok, and he's liked 3 so far. And now he's getting onto cat TikTok.
Oh, Zach, who
I don't
are
like
you?
cats, but I found myself on cat TikTok. It's a thing.
I'm so
How do you feel about
disappointed.
cats?
I like kittens.
Ooh, kittens are good.
Kittens are
Kittens are
cute, but
cute.
cats and I have a mutual agreement to hate each other.
You remind me of a cat.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
That
if you were an
surprises me
animal,
that-
Indy, you'd
Be
be
a cat.
you'd
Yeah.
be some kind of cat. Maybe a jungle cat, like a bobcat.
Oh, okay. I'm for it.
Just
Not
very,
like a house cat, but like you'd be a cat.
I appreciate it.
very like scary. You don't know what they're
I'm
thinking.
glad it's not a house cat, but if it's like an aggressive like king cat, then I'm okay
Whoa,
with it.
whoa, we didn't say aggressive,
You
but
did.
it's gonna be a cat. It'll be a jungle cat.
I'm
Yeah.
aggressive and you know it.
Actually, pretty much all cats are aggressive,
So,
except for like
yeah.
house cats.
See, that's why
No,
I
you are
don't
pretty
like
aggressive.
cats. Because
I think I would give you.
see, the black hair makes me want to say like a panther. you
Yeah,
know?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do like
Something
pounce.
that, yeah.
I pounce before I like think.
So dogs, huh?
Dogs, though.
Dogs are great.
What's everyone's favorite kind of dog?
Pit bull.
Really?
Makes me.
That's your
I
favorite?
hate that.
I love pit bulls.
I mean-
They're so misunderstood. Like
They are
me.
misunderstood.
But like they're not fluffy enough. I'm gonna say it.
I like pit bulls.
Do you?
I've been liking wiener dogs lately. They're
Oh yeah.
like a long-haired wiener dog.
You're so weird.
They're so cute.
Because you
They're
can hold
so
them like a
weird.
slinky.
No, that's bad for their back.
Well, he looked like he was having a good
I
time.
think life is bad for their back. They
Yeah.
The way he looked me in the eyes, he's about to throw it back for a real one. So
How's
Podcast.
Kaylee? Is she dead yet?
that's my that's my dog. No, she's not dead yet. She's just very old.
Your mom's already looking at new dogs to buy for when she dies.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No.
We were in San Diego and she was looking for dogs.
I've had her since I was a youth.
As much as I love Kaylee, I don't think she has much time left.
I love Kaylee.
She's like 11.
Okay.
You just teared up. Are you okay? Oh, he's tearing
Well, yeah, because you
up.
just no. Of course he's tearing up. You just brought up how his dog's gonna die.
I love that dog more than I love myself.
My dog
What
back in
kind of dog
Australia
is
is
it?
on his last legs.
It's
too.
half black retriever, half black lab.
It's so cute.
It's really
the
fluffy.
cutest dog.
Kaylee, and when she gets in trouble, she thinks she's hiding herself, but really her entire body's sticking outside of the bed.
Dude, Kaylee loves to dig in the trash, but knows she gets in trouble for it. So as soon as we get home, and she just runs under Gina's
But only
bed.
her head. It's just her head.
It's just her head.
The rest of her ginormous body is out of the bed.
Don't say ginormous body. She's going through a weight thing right now. Okay?
She's been going through a weight.
No, she's
thing.
not. It's winter weight in the summer.
Right.
Okay?
It's so cute.
She
I
isn't
love Kaylee.
Lose the weight.
Did you guys know this
How
about
long?
Kaylee? She has 6 toes on the back of both of her feet.
Does she really?
Yep. Little unknown fact for you.
Really? Like random?
Yeah, I can cut one off and give it to you when she dies.
All right. I'll take it. I'll put it on a necklace. I'll like.
That'd be
string
kinda
it.
sick.
Jesus, that was so
It'll
weird.
just be one toe
Yeah.
on my. Ew.
Do we have any games to play this podcast?
Well, we can play Devil's Advocate.
Yes.
Let's play Devil's Advocate.
I don't know
All
how to
right.
play that.
So basically, Devil's Advocate. I'm going to give you guys some topics, and
Okay.
you have to debate one side or the other. I'm going to give you which side you're going to have to debate.
But you don't get to pick which side
You
you
don't
get
get
to
to
debate.
pick.
And I just have to full support whatever
Full
side.
support. And
Okay,
so,
I am passionate believer.
So the first.
So we'll do Indi versus Matt first.
I just
Alright.
can't beat Indi in anything. Argue-wise.
All
Well,
right.
no, you can't just let her being louder
Arguing
think she's
wise?
winning.
But that's
True.
what happens. I
Okay.
get loud and then people get scared. It's a good tactic.
That's a good tactic to go with life. It's definitely not
Yeah.
off-putting at all. Go ahead.
All right. The first one I'm going to do.
I'm overholding this mic. It's a heavy boy.
I'll hold it for you.
Thanks.
All right, this podcast is about to get a lot better.
All right. The first
Likes
question:
it.
cake or pie?
Are we talking? Is
Who's
this
cake,
a
who's
euphemism
pie?
or is this
Okay, but
cake
who
or
gets
pie?
who?
Why would you say that?
Who gets
I'm
it?
just asking.
Matt, I'm going to give you cake. Indy, I'm going to give you pie.
Yeah.
Indi doesn't got that cake.
Oh!
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Indi
Boom
does have
roasted.
that cake.
You just
Thank
got,
you.
just got
Appreciate
DK.
it.
Indi does have that cake. I'll give it to her.
Okay, can I go first?
Go
Wait,
first. Ladies first.
So we're the judges?
Yeah.
Okay, if anything gets out of hand, I'm going to have to shut it down. But go ahead.
Pie is just so perfect because there's such a wide variety of pies you can have. You can have sweet pies and you can have savory pies, right? So you can have it for breakfast, lunch, and for dinner. So there's
And
no
like a pizza's a pie. Oh, I can't. support it.
Whoa, are you supporting her?
and you can get and a pizza's a pie. So you've got such a wide variety of the things that you can call a pie. Cake is only sweet. And if you have a
Okay.
savory cake, like like why would you want that? Like you ever like people that try to
Says
make
the
cake
one who brought a
savory.
cake here today.
Oh.
Shut her up real quick. Oh.
Indi walks in with a cake. Zach's bringing it.
It says, yesterday we got really bored and decided to go get cake, and it says the funny one wasn't here to decide what to write on it.
That was me. So she just decided to write
So
that.
I decided to write.
It's actually pretty clever.
So now there's a cake. So anybody that wants cake can have it.
Cake can also be a wide. There's crab cake. There's fish cake.
Go off,
Okay.
Matt!
There's cake, as in like cake. There's
Ooh, I was about to say something to help you out.
Isn't it
there.
also like a makeup term? Cake.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That's not a good makeup term.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't
It's
want
negative.
a cake on makeup.
Oh.
Considering you gave me a point of positives, I'll give you a point to help you
Okay.
out. Cake is in cake.
That's what we've...
I said that.
Literally what
That's
he
what I
said.
said that 13 seconds ago.
Cake is in like booty.
That's
That's
what we
what I
just
meant.
said.
How did I miss that? I was
Because
listening
the boys
too.
always get it.
I said go off, Matt.
I was really listening too. How did I miss that?
I was like the cake.
Yeah.
You got to hear
Said
the
it
tone.
with the inflection. Yeah.
All right.
What else? Oh, ice cream cake. Can we talk about how good ice
Cooking
cream
cake.
cake?
Oh, my goodness.
I guess
Everyone
you-
knows
He won.
ice cream cake is the best.
He won,
dessert.
right?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
it comes
he
down
Yeah.
to... No, it comes down to the
Yeah, you
judges.
won.
All right, Jerry, we have to confirm.
Okay.
You guys
You
have
won.
to take your headphones off.
Dude.
We got to confirm.
I'm not taking off my head.
I like how you say.
All right. This is what I'm thinking. You sound like Kylo Ren. I'm gonna get you, Darth Vader.
I can't hear though.
That was bait. I'm gonna get you, Darth Vader. You were born. I was born in the dark.
Oh my God, make
All right.
your decision.
So we're going with Matt, right? Oh yeah, we're absolutely going with Matt.
And that wins the cake debate. Good job.
You want a cake.
Can we just...
Can we just do this from now on? Yeah, this is fun.
All right, is there another one?
Yeah. All right. Let's do.
I want to hear Zach versus Matt.
Zach versus Matt.
All right, Zach, I'm gonna give you
You're always gonna
I'm
be
gonna
the
put
worst
this down while you guys debate.
super strength,
Okay.
and Matt, I'm gonna give you super speed.
Okay.
I would have chosen super speed.
Oh, I thought it would have been the opposite.
Oh, I love speed.
that sounds.
That's not.
You're a drug addict.
That's not a drug reference. Like I want to go fast.
Speed's the best.
Oh
right.
man, what about math though? Oh, okay. Okay.
For the love of God, figure it out. Indi.
Indy's like, here, they're gonna talk. I'll do this with the mic. Thanks, Indi. Thanks
I
for making it.
apologize to all of our listeners.
She's like, oh, it's not about me right now. Let's make it about me. No worries there.
She needed that attention.
Yep.
All right, these are the championship rounds. I don't know how I got here.
All right.
'Cause I didn't have the first round. But
Worked hard.
worked hard.
Like to
Believed
thank
in
my mom.
yourself.
Like to thank Jared's 2 moms.
All right, Matt.
Yeah.
You got super speed.
Super
I'll let you go
speed.
first.
Okay. Here's what's good about super speed, Zach. Is you want it. Everyone wants it.
Whoa, is that a different thing? Or are we still talking about?
Oh, wrong
Okay.
speed. It's so much more useful. Strong, yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. You can carry stuff.
Yes.
You can like beat people up.
Yes.
You'd be really impressive at opening the pickle jar. I'll
Oh,
tell you
dude,
that.
I could pickle anytime.
Any time. But with super speed, just like imagine what you could do. Like if I left my phone at home right now, I could just be like, 1 second, psh, psh, back. But I think I genuinely do think that speed would be a more useful power.
You could also travel anywhere in a day. Meaning
I could
like,
travel, yeah.
You could be
Yeah.
like, I want to just go take a trip to New York for the day.
I wouldn't have to pay for
why are you
flights.
helping him?
Because I like super speed.
Indy
more
said,
than
I'm going to
super
pick up the mic and talk.
Yup.
So is that your closing argument?
Pretty much. I don't think it needs much arguing because it's super speed.
Here's what I'm thinking. We can get speed in machines. Okay? You can go fast in a car, zoom, zoom.
Right.
And that's like the quality. Like, you've ever been in a car ride with your family? That's quality time. You're telling me you're going to miss out on that because you're going super fast somewhere?
Zach
always finds
another way to like.
There's no quality
Every
time.
time.
He's got the option to be slow.
Yeah, he does. But then everybody's like, he's just here to make us trying to feel better, even though no. People want to know you're there because you're there.
He
And
could
I feel
pick
like
them
you don't
up.
love your family because you chose this.
No,
anyway.
he could pick them up and then bring them to the spot that they were going, and then they've got more time on
Why are you
vacation.
so
together.
against
More
me?
time to spend together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, now into strength. Have you ever seen a rock? Have you
Yeah.
ever seen a rock when
I've
you're out, a large rock, and you're like, oh, that'd be great to hold?
Seen a few.
Try doing that with speed. Now do that with strength. Hold it. Bring it elsewhere.
I can
Place it down.
finally
You ever
move
seen
around my rock.
Minecraft? Real life. Oh, that girl is cute. I bet she'd like to be picked up. Go. So, and then you carry her home if she consents.
Right.
That's the best argument you have
Really?
for
That's-
speed
No.
or strength.
Like you couldn't say like lifting up a building, moving
Of
your
course.
house
Like,
somewhere.
literally-
I would have like gotten. I think
You
if I had
have-
super strength, I'd get a job for like the fire department.
Oh, so many things.
I would
Ripley's
steal a
Believe It or
house.
Not. Front cover.
Why? Indi's immediately like, I'd become a criminal.
I'd hurt
I'd pick
people.
up my house in Australia.
I don't think it's how that works. How, like, logistically, how are you going to get it over here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Unless you're so strong.
I'd
that
get
you could
Matt
jump.
super speed to run me over there.
What?
I
What?
could run you there. I don't think I'd be able to carry the house.
That's
though.
the thing.
Yeah, I'd have to carry the house, and then Matt,
No.
you'd have to run me there.
Yeah.
I would have to run. Well, then I'd still be carrying the house and Zach.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
how
you're
this
so
works.
fast that
Ooh,
you don't feel
can
the
you
weight
make
of
a
it.
tornado?
Yes.
And then I can be in it with the
And
house.
we'll just launch it all
Yeah.
the way back to California.
What if we worked together? What if we became a superhero
I think
team?
that would be.
Can we end this debate? And
We'll
Jared,
team
can
up.
we just
Jared,
decide? Let's just.
so
well, Matt
here's the
won
two.
that. so-
Matt won.
What?
Okay.
I thought we were
What
double
do you
teamed.
mean, Zach?
I think
we were
Zach had a
set.
funnier answer, but everyone just knows.
I would
Super
choose.
speed.
I would choose speed.
My like dream superpower. Did you guys ever see that like awful movie Jumper with Hayden Christensen?
I love that movie when I was little, but I haven't seen it
Never
recently,
seen
so I
it.
assume it
See,
does
that's
not
the
hold
thing.
up.
I loved the movie when I was younger. I watched it recently.
I haven't seen it.
Not great.
Yeah.
But it's about like these people can teleport anywhere in the world as long as they see a picture of
Oh,
it.
shoot.
And it's so cool. It's also got Samuel L. Jackson in it, so you know it's
Can they
badass.
bring? Can you bring people with you?
Yeah.
Are there snakes
Wait.
on the plane?
The cool thing is
Different movie.
you can like so they don't call it teleporting, they just call it jumping, but you can jump anything that's moving.
Yeah.
So like you can jump cars, like you can teleport with a car.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's cool. It's badass power.
That's so cool.
That's something
Teleporting.
that I would have.
Teleporting is the cooler version of speed.
What are you doing? You look like you're plotting something.
What do you
No,
mean?
that's Jared.
I'm literally just sitting
He's just
here.
trying to
This
vibe.
Yeah.
Leave it to. Oh,
how he
oh
vibes.
no! Why are you
What are
going
you
over to
doing?
him?
Indy and her hybrid pants.
I'm not doing it. I feel
Dude, that's
really
the thing
attacked
about
right
girls
now.
is they
Look,
just
you've
make
got
something
the
happen.
devil's advocate questions.
your pocket?
Nothing. I didn't put anything in
Why
my
do you look like
pocket.
you're plotting something?
Oh,
I will break you in half.
dude, I don't.
Girls are so scary.
Yo,
Like, you could be vibing 1 second, the next is,
do we have an HR department? Because I need to.
oh, Matt,
report
can we hire you as HR?
Yeah.
We have some
Matt,
things to talk about.
Can I
got you.
file
I'll
a
be
complaint?
HR.
You want to talk? Y'all want to talk?
Yeah, into your mic, though, would be cool.
Oh, y'all want to talk? All right.
wanna talk?
Let's talk about why the podcast ended early last time. Matt, you want to hear this
Oh,
story?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I have a meme about this. Okay, but
Pull up the
continue
meme.
your story.
I want to pull up the meme.
Continue
you
your
can pull it
story
up on the-
while I pull up.
Basically,
The
I'm
meme.
also
I don't know
interested
if-
to see how this went.
So
Because I wasn't
don't
here.
I don't know if you guys heard in the podcast last week, but Zach decided to tell me that I seek out drama and that I need drama in my life to live, and I'm drama is what I survive off of, and I create it and I seek it out.
Don't
and
say anything, Zach.
I
Just stay here.
literally shut up before I kill you. And I got so mad about that because I took it like I. Who's whispering?
Don't say it.
Oh, I got something to say. Here's the meme.
Indi, I'm friends with a lot of boys because it's less drama. Also, Indi went drama.
It even kind of looks
who
like
made
you.
that?
Oh, somebody else made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have people making memes of us. That's hilarious.
Good. That's really good.
Cool.
So other people are calling you out.
Zach got a good talking to when the podcast ended. I literally got up. I was like, Jared, I love you. Gotta go. I literally looked at Zach and I said, bye. And I walked out and he was just he like followed me and he was just like, Indiana, just like talk to me. And I was like, no. And I literally got in my car and drove away. And then I called him and I was just like, I'm calling you because I need to get this off my chest. And did I yell at him? 100%. And then did he go missing for 30 to 45 minutes and had Jared and I panicking?
I didn't
Yeah,
go missing. I
100%.
was just fed up with you, and I was like, I gotta go for a walk.
You were fed up with me. Yeah. Try how I felt, Zach.
Dude, I feel
Oh,
bad
here we
for
go.
Matt. He's just like, they're getting in an argument. He's like, wow. been
Well,
here
I don't. I
before.
feel like I feel like I didn't get in an argument. She got in an argument with me. Like, I'm not in the argument. You want to hug it out?
Don't touch me.
Sick. Of course.
Do it. Hug it out.
Anyway, you guys want to do some questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some
Question
questions. All right, we got a few for Matt. First question. What's your favorite or first memory of you in Indiana?
Ooh.
Um.
He's like, I don't remember a damn thing.
We talked about the first memory. I met her on Chicken Girl set, and then the music video. We kind of covered it.
So what's
That's
your
like our
favorite
first. What's your
memory?
favorite?
Favorite memory. Indy, help me out.
Ooh.
There's a few.
We had some good times.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Mm.
I think we just used to just mess around. Like,
Yeah,
we
we
would just
did.
hang out for like
Yeah.
hours and just mess around.
We would.
It
We
was
had
fun.
a good friendship.
We would just go places.
Wait, where?
I don't know. We would go to
It's like we would just go.
I don't
I
know.
don't
We
even
just
know.
hang out all the time. We go to
Yeah.
the movies a bunch. We'd go to City Walk and hang at my place.
And neither of us drove, so guess what I used to do? I was kind of smooth. I used to get in an Uber to Indy's house, and then pick her up with another Uber. And I would call another Uber to the
Yeah.
place we're going.
yeah.
Then the Uber back to her place, and the Uber back home to my place. So there'd be like 4 Ubers every
You just
day.
be, you
That
just
sounds
be
like
broke.
expensive.
It was
Pretty broke.
expensive,
But Uber was cheaper back then.
Uber
Remember
was
the good
way
old
cheaper.
days?
It was way
Like
cheaper back then.
$6 an Uber.
Oh, that's nice.
It was
like
so
a
much
short
cheaper
drive.
back then. But
Now
I
it's like-
remember those days. Neither of us drove.
Yeah, neither of us drove.
And we didn't want our parents driving us around because that's weird.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
We used to do that. We used to
God
just
for
hang it.
Uber.
Yeah,
Or we would even walk. We would just walk.
Yeah, we
down
would walk
Ventura
down to
Boulevard,
where like
literally.
Pins is and everything
Yeah.
and go get like ice cream and shit. Damn,
so
I
fun.
forget about
Now
all
she's
this.
banned.
Now I'm banned from Pins. I don't know if you know that.
You're banned from Pins.
It's
She's
a
banned
lot.
from
I'll tell you about
all
it.
of Pins.
I'll talk about it after. That night you dislocated your knee was fun.
Oh my god.
Oh, tell that story.
He was just dancing and somebody like stepped on his knee and
Oof.
Oh,
I remember when you were in that cast.
was
in
like
the
a
Lego Street.
immobilizer
Oh
for a
yeah, yeah.
little-
yeah, he was meant to be going to Coachella. I bought him tickets to Coachella for
Yeah,
his
it was my
birthday.
birthday present.
Yeah, I bought him tickets to Coachella for his birthday and then he couldn't go. We were so
Oh,
sad.
that's so heartbreaking.
It was like 2 days before we were due to leave
It's
too.
2 days. I think we're gonna leave the next night.
Yeah, it was the next day we were due to
So we're gonna
leave.
leave the next night, like the night after, and there was like a hotel and everything already, and it was
Oh
all
my-
set up. And then I almost went too. I almost went.
He almost said
honestly,
F it.
I would have risked it for.
Oh
the
yeah,
biscuit.
dude. Strap like some wheels on that.
He almost
thing.
said F it and did it, but
Thank God
after
I
I'd
didn't.
gone, that was my first Coachella. After we gone, I literally told him, I was like, thank God you didn't go. There was so much walking. And he was like, he could barely walk. But
Even like walking around in the crutches was hurting.
that night, it was like this whole big accident in the middle of the dance floor. Somebody got pushed, you got stepped on, and I
Yeah.
ended up spraining my ankle. And then I saw you on the floor and like, my ankle just got so bruised and bloody, and then I saw you screaming on the floor, and I was like, what the hell?
I was like,
yeah, and then somebody had to pop it back into place while you were there, and I just remember I was there, and I just remember hearing the most god-awful scream from you, and then it was just done. You were like, oh.
Yeah. Usually when you pop him back in, like it.
He literally went, ah! And I was like,
I like grabbed my whole shirt. I like bit it, and I was like,
it was not fun.
there was like glitter stuck to my face from the ground.
It was not a good night
Oh,
for
a
you.
dance floor.
It
Face
was
on
Hayden
ground, not
Summerall's
good.
14th, I think.
It was Hayden's 14th birthday.
All right. Second question.
Hi, Matt and Indi. I was wondering, what was your favorite scene you filmed together?
Do you know what it was? Actually?
What?
The party scene where our characters became friends again.
Yeah.
But it was also in a point in our life where we ended up being friends
Yeah.
again because we went through a rocky period.
Yeah.
Over me being dramatic and petty. But like we went through a rocky
Makes sense.
period. Yeah. No, it does. It fully makes sense. I was so immature back then. I really was.
Oh, you're good.
But like we definitely went through a rocky period in our friendship, and that scene so well reflected what was
Yeah.
going on
It
in
was
our
cool.
life. Yeah. So we ended up like after that scene, it was almost like
the characters are kind of like sort of reuniting.
Yeah.
And in real life, we kind of
we were reuniting
started
as well,
becoming
like
friends
being
again,
friends
yeah.
again because we like it was just like petty teenage bullshit, but like it was nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
a
it was
lot.
really nice. It was really fun to shoot too.
Yeah, it was.
Because like we never really were speaking to each other that much at the time.
No, we weren't.
We were kind of like not necessarily forced to. Like we were still like friendly, but
Yeah, we're still friendly, but obviously we had to be like professional on set, and
Yeah.
like it was never that bad, but it also was at a point where I was just like, I'm gonna go sit in my dressing room.
yeah.
So, but that wasn't. I'm gonna fully take blame. It was just because I was being petty and annoying
Don't
and.
take blame.
Well, like it was whatever. Anyway, but no, it was kind of nice because we ended up being
was
friends.
nice. It was really
It was
nice.
very reflective of the time period, and yeah, that was honestly one of my favorite scenes.
All right. And then the third question.
For Matt, what's one thing you wish you had known when you began your career? Hashtag Team Mindy.
98% and 2%, Zach.
Aw.
Thank you so much.
That's okay.
Oh, I thought it said Team Mindy. I don't care about Team Indi.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my God, the internet.
Because there would have been two M's. Okay. I wish I was more confident. Like I wish I was just always more. I still wish I am more confident. Because I think that hurts you a lot more.
You just mean like in front of the camera or like auditioning or
Just like
In general.
just having confidence in like everything I do, like even things outside of the industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like having confidence, I've just found it like makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Like, not in a cheesy way. I just think as I've grown up, I've like learned that more. Like I never really saw like everyone used to always say like you need to be more confident, you know, and I was like, eh. But I think as I grew up, I started to realize like how important it is, and just like not only for other people but for yourself too, you know.
yeah.
If you do things with confidence, you'll enjoy them more. Anyway.
Even if like you fake like you're confident, like throughout the night, I feel like you find yourself being more confident.
exactly.
Jared and Zach, I kind of want you guys to answer this as well.
What's
Like,
something
sure,
I
but,
wish I
like-
knew before getting
Yeah.
into the industry?
Come to LA sooner. Go ahead.
Come earlier.
Yeah.
Start younger.
I agree with that, but also I came like pretty much as soon as I can. Like I flew through my college. Like I finished a 4-year degree in 2 years. And so like I came as soon as like I got here before I was even when I was 20, you know?
Yeah.
And then something I knew, even though like you're just starting out, don't let people take advantage of you.
That's so true. I wish that's mine.
Yeah.
I think mine is just consistency.
Yeah.
Like if you work at anything and then do it like not harder than everyone else, but if you just, because a lot of people don't put in the effort, but they act like they do. But if you put in the effort, like every day, like it will amount to something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you did with like your TikTok. Like I remember the day, you know, like a year ago when you told me that you were going to start it. And I was like, I just kind of like laughed at it. And
Everyone did. God,
Yeah.
I did. Now look where we're at.
Exactly. But like I watched him, you know, come up with video ideas every day. And then now he's at 1.8 on there. And just like from
You're
nothing.
close to two.
So
You have to play that audience clap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Anyway, yeah,
Sad
just
speech.
consistency.
That applies to anything, not just like videos
Yeah.
and whatnot. Like I did that for my music, you know.
Yeah.
I worked on my music
And
every
it's just
day.
always putting yourself out there because like you never
Yeah.
know who's gonna see it. Just constantly churning out content.
Yeah.
Actually, this question's kind of relevant to what we were just talking about.
Hi guys, Sean here. I wanted to know, how do you guys think of ideas for like a TikTok video? And by the way, I'm team whole milk.
Oh,
Team Whole Milk.
team.
Oh, No,
Milk.
that's Jared's team.
He used to
That's-
drink
yeah.
5 glasses of whole milk a day when he was
day.
little.
I am a crazy whole milk drinker.
Dude, Matt's my
Whoa.
guy.
I'm a whole milk
You guys should start a
drinker
Facebook
all
group.
the way.
But, okay,
so
so
what did he say? What did he say? He
His
said,
question was like, how do you guys keep coming up with like ideas for videos and TikTok and stuff like that?
It's just me. Just like there's 2 ways. I'll sit down for like an hour and I don't let myself do anything else but come up with like ideas, and then I like branch off of that. Or it's just living everyday life. You hear one thing and it's like, oh, that's an idea, and then you write it down. It's just organic mixed with like putting in
Things
effort.
just come up in your head.
Yeah, it's mostly just things coming up in my head. It's just always being on the lookout for something, like always looking at things from a different perspective. So like you might see that chair, but I might see that chair in a different way, and that's funny because everyone is relatable because it's the chair, but I made it funny.
And that's something you really have to like work at to like put yourself in that mindset.
Yeah, and that's something Zach has mastered.
Yeah,
I think
Zach's
that's something
really good
Zach
at that.
like really good at.
I just feel like I don't know. I didn't really work at it because it's just like how my brain's always worked. So it's just like.
It's just what happens when you're creative, I think.
Like I just think about things other ways. Like I get bored.
Right.
That's just where it stems from.
It's a good quality.
Thank you, Matt.
But if you don't naturally have that quality, that's okay. You just honestly have to just work at it and just brainstorm and take inspiration from some of your favorite creators. And that does not mean copy and paste their ideas, but it means you can have a look and be like, oh, I really like the comedic timing in this video or in this whatever, this caption or anything, and just take inspiration and learn from the greats, because that's how everyone learns.
Yeah.
All right.
Jared, you got the first name.
What? I got first billing?
Wow.
He did it alphabetical order. Nobody freak out.
Okay, I'll read the question out loud so that you guys can all focus on what you're going to say. Hey, Jared,
Eyes
Indi,
before
and
Jay,
Zach.
sorry.
I was hoping you can help me tell my parents that I want to be a gymnast and a dancer without them clapping back saying it's a waste of time, and always Team Indi. Love you all.
I have
hell?
one thing to say about this. Oh, Team Indi. Oh,
Thanks, guys.
I love. Recently,
shit.
it used to be a lot of Team Zach, so you used to only pick Team Zach questions. And now I feel like you're
I
switching,
didn't
and I dig it.
only pick. No, I
You picked a lot
what's
of
a
Team
good
Zach.
question.
And then just my team, they're more interesting. So
Watch your mouth when you're talking about my team. Thank you.
well, I won't. But go ahead.
I kind of get my mindset about this from a really great motivational speaker and entrepreneur, Gary Vee. Like, I love his videos so much, but like, he honestly, you have to just come out and tell them. And if that's something that you truly want to pursue in your life and make that your career choice, then you need to just go up to them and like let them know that that's what you want to do. And if they're not for it, but you really want it, you will do everything in your power to work so hard to get that, no matter how difficult the challenge is. And obviously, when you're really young, your parents have a very large hold over you. But the minute you're able to legally do it by yourself, like,
and
go for it.
Make it as easy as possible for them, so it doesn't hassle them, and now it's easier for you to do it. Like, schedule your own rides. Find friends that are doing it too. Go there, so it's not like pressure on them. Oh, I gotta drop them off here. Now I gotta go here.
Literally make it as easy as possible for them to like, so they can't say no almost. Like,
And I don't know how old you are, but if you are old enough, try to, if you can help support it yourself financially.
Yeah, try to do that. Like, whether it's like,
Just whatever you can do to make your parents see that you want it.
picking up
Honestly,
a weekend job or anything.
If you come up with like a full plan and like explain to your parents, this is what I'm gonna do, so I can do this, and it'll make it easiest for you. I think they'll be impressed enough by that to let you do what you want to do.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like when my parents, like back in Australia, when I wanted to like go out and buy something or go out to the movies or do anything, like I'd go to my dad's office and I'd work as like his receptionist, or I'd help organize files or cabinets, and I just like do work around there and try and earn money from that, so I could like help do that myself versus putting the pressure on them. So
I remember
you're a sweaty boy today, Zach.
I always sweat. I gotta.
Oh, you don't even know. I'm keeping my arms down.
Yeah,
I kept it down the whole podcast.
I usually double up on shirts, and people are like, "Wow, that's lame," and I'm like, "I don't think you understand that I'll sweat through the first one, so I have to have a second layer."
But that makes you hotter.
No, trust me, I'd rather be hotter than have sweat stain. I will sweat through anything. Okay, challenge accepted. I'll sweat through leather.
that's Zach's superpower.
thick shirt, and I sweat right through it.
See,
Look
that's
at-
what I like to see, because that makes me feel more human.
Oh, the right.
Oh, the right one.
You're wearing a blue T-shirt, and you're fine.
Listen,
Must be nice.
Jared, can I get a hands
a
in the
little
air real
sweaty.
quick? How?
Oh my God.
Do you not sweat?
Legend.
I mean,
That makes me so mad.
Actually,
not really.
Are you a sweaty girl?
You're good. Are you
Answer.
sweet?
well, a little, but like not like bad. I'm wearing a leather jacket. So.
All right, next question.
Let's go.
Hi, what are your most awkward memories? By the way, Team Zach.
What's up? What's up, team? What's up? How you doing?
God, I don't know.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the podcast. That's it, guys.
Matt?
Me?
Indy, for the love of God.
I can't hold it anymore.
I don't know. You do yours.
When I was in 6th grade, this is probably like the most awkward thing that's ever happened to me. I remember we were
Science class?
No, it wasn't science class.
That was me.
No, it wasn't.
No, I know what she's talking about.
Oh, we have 2 science stories then.
We
Go
have
ahead.
2 science stories. No, so it was 6th grade and we're playing, like we're in recess or whatever, and we're playing kickball. Well, kickball, and like some people were tossing around a football on the little field. And I remember I was playing football with some friends, and then this other kid came over and pantsed me in the middle of the field.
Full
And
dingle dongle on display?
not full dingle dongle.
Gotcha.
I did have, like, my underwear was still up.
Nice.
At least it was it like
That's
normal?
what I was imagining
What?
anyway.
Like normal
too.
underwear?
Hanes.
Yeah, it's just normal underwear.
Okay.
Nothing embarrassing.
Hanes,
But-
Fruit of the Loom.
So
Standard.
but still got pants in front of my entire class.
Right.
And then right after that happened, I looked up and the kickball came and hit me in the face
Oh,
No.
Jared, you were that kid?
and knocked me
You were
down
ball in the face, kid?
and broke my glasses.
Oh,
No.
Jared, you had glasses on too?
That could not have been worse.
Figure it
Glasses
out,
with no
buddy.
Pants
plans.
hit in the face and glasses broken.
This happened in a matter of like 5 seconds.
That's like a movie scene.
Like, it
That's like a
was-
movie scene.
Yeah, it
You
was
did some
awkward kid.
mean friends.
yeah, it was pants down, and then
was it,
realized
Zach?
pants were down, looked up, and
That's the
then
one who
whoa,
did it all.
That's so funny.
broken glasses.
I didn't get to see the guy who did
I know,
it.
it's
I haven't had a lot of awkward memories, I guess. I mean, like, I've had, like, awkward...
I definitely have some. I just can't think of them.
I have one.
Yeah.
All right,
This
Zach.
was kindergarten. I was in class and
You can't choose things like that. 'cause
it was really awkward, okay?
Dude,
Let
but
me
they're
have my
not-
experience.
No, they're like kindergarten stories. Like, everyone's awkward in kindergarten.
No, but this was kind of awkward. Can I just tell
Zach,
it?
tell the story.
Thank you. Thank you, Indy. Okay, so
Again, with
Remember his preschool
Zach
story
stories?
about his first kiss?
Zach stories, Jared stories.
okay, anyway, I was in kindergarten and back then they had bathrooms in the rooms. Did you guys used to have that?
No.
So
Yeah,
they
I
were
did.
in the classroom, so you could just go right there. Well, I decided to go use the bathroom while the entire class is like sitting around the bathroom. And I don't know, I was just a dumb kid. And there was this girl in the class that I was just absolutely in love with. And I went in
What was her
there.
name? Do you remember?
Her name was Taryn.
I think I had a
Parrish.
Taryn.
Oh.
Oh, I did have a Taryn. I did
She
have a
was,
Taryn.
lack for a better word, delicious. I don't know if I should say that at a kindergartner, but I was kindergarten at the time.
Right.
Anyway, I was in the bathroom and I made up this song about her because I loved her so much. And I was like, I'm in love with Taryn. She's the most beautiful. I love her so much. Yes. And I was singing that at the top of my lungs. And then I realized when I came out, everyone could hear me. And then she's just looking at me like, and I was like, that's sick. I'm going to go get some crackers. And then it was really embarrassing.
Did you ever talk to her after that?
Oh, yeah. I tried to hit on her. I went up to her and I said, hey, what's up? I'm 6. Because I was usually the oldest in the class. And she
Yeah.
was like, yeah, me too. I was like, that was my one in.
Damn.
She didn't care that I was 6. She was also 6.
Just try to find her.
Still smooth.
Oh, I did.
Still
We're
smooth.
Facebook friends.
Oh,
Are you really?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah. I found her like years later.
What's she look like now?
I can pull up a picture.
Let's see her. Let's see Taryn.
I'm trying to think of my awkward.
I remember my Taryn. I had a Taryn in kindergarten too.
Gorgeous.
Beauty. I don't know what she
Oh,
looks like
Taryn.
now. I don't
I
even
probably
know
should
her
say her
last
name.
don't
name.
say her last.
Just Taryn.
She grew up to be pretty.
Let me see that. I have no idea about the Taryn that I knew.
I can't think of an awkward moment.
0.
You guys are great at podcast.
I guess an awkward moment that I could share that I can kind of think of. I can't really think of a lot, and I don't know if I've spoken about it. But did I ever tell you guys the story about like when I was in London and I threw up at a carnival? And
No.
Ooh, clearly not.
I didn't
All
know
right.
you've been to London.
I was in London filming with my boyfriend for his music video at the time. We were on a really tight schedule with filming for his music video, and we were filming all around.
What is that? What is that face for, Zach?
Go ahead. I'm not even saying a thing. And I apologize. Go ahead.
I hate him. I hate him. We were on a really tight schedule to film for this music video, and so we had eaten lunch on the way to our next location because we were in a rush and we needed to get things done before dark, right? So we arrived, and it was at a carnival, and we were doing one of the shots was on the ride, so they created the camera rig on one of the chairs facing us, and it was like a really spinny ride that went up in the air. And it was really cool because the background was just all of London. It was beautiful shot, but we had just eaten. And so like I was not doing good after like the 5th or 6th time going around this thing. And I was just feeling so sick. And I was just like, guys, I can't do this anymore. And they're like, just one more. Actually, they would talk like this. Actually, we just need one more, and like then you're good. Anyway.
Are you airbending? What's going on here?
She's always airbending.
I'm always airbending. So we finished. They did one more, and I was like, not good. And I got off, and I threw up everywhere. And at the time, my boyfriend had kind of like had a fan base, and there were fans watching. Just saw that, and like then like literally the next thing that we had to do was a kissing scene.
Dyson?
But he was really sweet during the time. Like he
She had a
was
kissing scene right after she puked.
I know, but he was super sweet. Like he like held my hair back and made sure I was okay. So he was like super sweet and didn't care about it. But like I had like the makeup artist had mouthwash, but like it was really awkward because I had to kiss him in the next scene. So it's gross.
If he really loved you, he would have eaten a little bit and be like, "This is okay."
I feel like this is a good transition into the relationship questions. So we got a couple of those. I want to start with this one because it's kind of a callback to episode 6.
Let's see
last week. So in episode 6, Zach described the perfect boyfriend for Indi. So my question is, what does Indi think the perfect girlfriend for Zach is? And does he agree? By the way, I always...
Build her for me like we in Build-A-Bear.
This ain't build a bitch, Zach.
Oh, then what is this?
Why was that so aggressive?
I don't know. I feel like he needs a girl that has the same dark sense of humor as Zach, because if Zach can't make his jokes with this girl, he doesn't want it. They have to be tall. He wants to breed athletes or models, either one.
I'd never said models, athletes preferably. Thank you.
Well, if tall people aren't athletic, they're usually models. So
Yeah, I'm looking for D1. Hit this wheel route. We're down by 7. Go ahead.
somebody that's just very caring and very like not too clingy. He hates clingy people.
He does hate clingy
Yeah,
people.
that's probably what I would guess too.
Zach literally said when he gets married, he wants to have different rooms for him and his wife.
That's so beautiful.
How is that beautiful?
All right,
That
baby,
sounds
you
like
go have your time, and I'm gonna have my time.
Zach's just he's a very
Are you a cuddler,
singular
Zach?
human.
Oh, I am a cuddler.
You are a cuddler.
I'm a big time cuddler.
How you sweat
Are you a
so
bed
much.
sharer? Do you like to share beds?
Like, depends on the bed size.
Like he has a twin bed.
Like,
in
okay,
there.
let's cuddle. If we're about to fall asleep, let's separate. You know, we don't. Have
Oh,
to,
I feel that. I hate
That's
sleep.
the
I
same
hate-
for me. Okay.
when
Yeah.
you
Wait,
when
so
you
does everyone
fall
feel this way and everyone just pretends not to?
yeah. Everybody's
Yeah,
just like,
100%.
Okay.
let's
hold
just
on.
all be like
Dude,
this
I
for
thought it
6
was
hours.
just me, and maybe Zach would agree. but
Dude,
now
when
everyone's
I was
agreeing.
in a relationship and we'd be at that point about we're about to fall asleep but we're
Same.
cuddling, and it's just like I'm so uncomfortable right now,
Yeah.
and I want to roll over, but I don't want to seem like a bitch. But like,
No, I literally
Every time just roll over.
tell them. I tell them straight up. I'm like, listen, I can't sleep like this. I'm gonna flip over, and this doesn't mean I hate you. It just means I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we all think this way.
Hey, ladies.
But it's still
and he
just a
needs
little
somebody-
uncomfortable.
He needs somebody
when you
that's
flip
going to be
around.
okay to have the AC set to 65 24/7.
Oh, I like it cold. It's
agree
it's
with
a
that.
sweating thing.
Every time he comes over to my house and we're downstairs and like we're all talking, and then suddenly I feel the freezing cold air on, and I'm
It's
like,
not freezing cold. Everyone in your house is cold except for you. But last
Other way
thing I want
around,
to say
other
about
way around.
cuddling, ladies, get your hair out of my mouth.
Oh my god! Just I don't know. Put it in a ponytail.
Do something with it. Put it
on a
honestly,
beanie.
yeah. Put on like one of those lunch lady things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a hair.
Yeah. Get a hairnet and let's
Nothing
cuddle.
more attractive. than
really?
a
Is our
hairnet.
hair in your mouth that much?
All the time.
time.
It's just a magnet.
And so, yeah, it's like you breathe in.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you know what's lit?
Dude, cuddling.
Being little spoon.
Oh, little spoon.
Yeah,
That's my
guys
go-to.
love that.
Especially like being like big and like it feels like you've got
Yeah.
like
I
a
hate that because I'm
koala
like,
on your back, just like
Right.
holding onto a tree.
It's so nice. You ever have your arm like you're cuddling and your arm starts to lose circulation?
But you like you don't want to move it.
And you
You're like,
don't-
I'm probably gonna lose this. But
Yeah, so you just look at it. You're like, is it purple?
yeah, it's just like shaking. It's like as long as
Yeah.
she's happy. Man, her head is heavy. Gosh, she's got a heavy head, but that's okay. I love her anyway. What is in that skull? God, I didn't know I ordered a watermelon.
okay, next question.
Why would you say next question when I'm not in the chair?
Well, you were going to the chair.
Let me see. Oh, this is an interesting one. All right. How do you break up with someone and still keep them as a friend? Also, Team Indi.
What the hell? Why didn't you include that part, Jared?
I think that. Oh, I love that. I love that you had to keep the ONT Mindy, and she sent that on a later date too.
Yeah, that was easy. That was easily
Let me
croppable.
She was like,
Would've
let
been
me
an
just
easy
remind
crop,
you.
Jared.
Easy crop.
Let me just remind you.
And we're not talking maze.
I think it's just that sometimes if you guys go through any kind of a breakup, whether you guys were in a relationship or anything, it's like sometimes you need your space and you need your anger and you need that time. And then if you guys are mature enough, you guys will rekindle as friends.
Yeah,
And
you
I
can't
think
force it. You can't really control
You can't.
it
There
that
are some
much.
people that
It's just like it happens or it doesn't, I feel like.
There are some people that, like we've spoken about this a few times on the podcast, but some people are meant to be in your life for that certain time period and that's it. And you're meant to move on and separate and live your lives separately. And some people are meant to come back into your lives and you guys are meant to stay friends. It's just the way of the world.
Right.
And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And I live by that. So.
I think it's just you have to take the appropriate amount of time so you don't both parties still don't have feelings. Because like I've jumped back into it too soon before, and it's like, oh crap, here come the feelings
Yeah, I
again.
feel that.
And then it's like, this is not good because you know it's not going to end well.
Yeah.
So you got to wait until you're both like, okay, we definitely don't have feelings for each other. Everybody's good. Cool.
Yeah, I agree. I think you guys definitely have to be okay with being friends, but most of all, you have to be okay with seeing that person with somebody else and it not affect you.
Oh yeah.
Like you have to be okay with that because if not, you guys can't be friends. Like there are definitely exes in my life, like that if they walked back into my life right now, there is no way I could be friends with them. But there are some that I'm like, you my homie, what's up, dude? How's your girl?
Oh yeah, I'm not that way. I don't like seeing them with anyone else for a very long time.
He's a definition.
Sad
of
boy
hurt.
hour.
Jesus.
Sad boy TikTok's been taking me out.
This question, it's kind of long-winded, but I like the
Say it as
summary.
fast as you can.
Well, I was just gonna say the summary of it.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, the summary of this question is basically:
Edit that to say 4.
Would you rather regret trying something and it not working, or not trying at all?
Not try. Like I'd more regret not trying than trying
Yeah,
and it not working.
I say I want to die with oh wells, not what ifs.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've never heard that before, actually.
Somebody
Yeah.
said loved your
It's like, oh,
music
well, I
since
tried
smoke in
it.
my eyes.
You just got to do things and hope
a
it's not
banger.
too bad in the end.
That was a
Yeah.
banger.
Go for it.
Can't
Just
live
try
life
it.
with regrets.
Nice, Jared.
Yeah, don't
Hey.
regret it. Because then you'll never know.
Just don't be stupid though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This last relationship question. Hey, Zach, Indiana, and Jared. I love
First.
your podcast. So I'm in the best relationship of my life, and I really
Zach's
love
Makes
this girl.
one of you.
So what is your guys' advice to keep this relationship steady and strong? By the way, I'm 25% Team Zach, 25% Team Indiana,
Close,
and
Jared.
50% Team Jared.
Oh, look at you.
Although I love Zach's humor.
I don't know. Somebody else want to answer this? 'Cause I don't know.
I think Jared's gonna donate 25% to me on that one.
Oh, good
I
call.
think he's gonna give me a
I think
donation.
so for this episode. Yep.
For me, it's never forgetting the little things. It's like taking a step back at the beginning of the relationship. What would I do for this person? Like if I was still in the puppy dog stage, what would I do? And if you continue that, I feel like they'll definitely like the effort because you find yourself in a place where it just gets to like a rudimentary consistency.
Yeah, like a routine.
It's
You guys get
so-
stuck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so easy.
and
to
it's
get
just
complacent.
it's keeping things fresh. It's having like new restaurant every week. It's always being interested in the
Yeah.
person you're with. Like just find ways to be interested. Ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just
Yeah.
be complacent because
Yeah,
it's like,
don't just be like, oh, what'd
oh,
you
I
do
have them
today?
now, so I don't have to put in the effort. It's like,
Yeah.
no, you got to keep them because this is your person.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
my favorite things, like my mom told me, like one of her bosses, the thing that he has like with his wife and whatnot is that they both are like cinephiles, like they love movies, and so every week they have a specific date night where they go to a new restaurant and they watch a new movie, whatever's
That's
out that
cute.
week, right? And they hire a babysitter, whatever, but they do that, and it's like that's their thing, and they love it, and that's how it keeps it interesting.
Yeah,
for
that's
them.
what's good about like life partners that are long because you'll fall out of lust, but if you're so interested in the person and their perspective on things,
You'll never
like
fall out of
if you have the
love.
same habits and or it's the same hobbies, like that's you can just do those together, and it's like you got your best friend
Yeah.
that you also get to put in bed, to put bluntly.
Right.
So
He did
I'm not.
say, put it bluntly.
I'm not the greatest at relationships here, so I can't give you a whole lot of advice on this topic, but I think something that's super important is that once you guys get into that like routine, like you guys have been in a relationship for so long and you guys get into that routine, sometimes communication can begin to lack because you guys just feel like you have nothing to talk about, or if you feel like
Yeah.
you know everything about that person, but constant not constant, but like definitely like communicate with the person about how you feel. If you don't like something, if you love something, if you had a shitty day, or if just the little things matter, like you said. But communication is super important. And I think that so many relationships can go south because people don't communicate enough because they think they've been in this relationship long enough for people to read their minds. And I think that that's just something that...
Oh, yeah. Just tell me what you're thinking. Like, don't, like, play these games. Like,
Let's get into the memes now.
Oh, God.
I love the memes. Actually, this one's really wholesome.
what do you meme?
Don't ever do that again, Zach.
That was a meme about Justin Bieber talking about a meme.
This
COVID
one
riots, depression.
is so
me.
wholesome. And then the
Oh,
Dropouts Podcast.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Is that not the sweetest thing you've ever seen?
that's so cute.
I love that one.
Oh, that made me so happy.
For the audio listeners, it was people being sad because of COVID, and then we hugged them because they like the podcast.
It was people being sad because of COVID and riots and depression, and then it's like a little man.
Jared's mobile.
The next one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's 2 buttons. One says listen to Zach quietly, interrupt while he's talking, and then Indiana is sweating.
She doesn't know what to choose.
Yup.
Kind of a
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Zach's
hilarious.
talking? Nobody cares.
I have a very bad habit of doing that.
She's like,
Ooh. Ah.
All right, and then I love this one too. Indi trying to explain why she's angry.
Yeah, that sums it up. I'm just scared, but also, like, not interested.
Yeah.
that's solid.
Wow, I love these.
People
All
are
right.
good.
Yeah,
And
these are
then-
good memes.
The last one. Jared, after he keeps getting interrupted.
Guess I'll die.
All right, then. Like the baseball story. How's that going on?
You know. All right, we're going to do new segment. It's called Tick-Tock of the Week. We're going to come up with a better name, but we each pick our favorite TikToks.
This is me.
This is you, Zach?
It's so Zach.
So sad.
That's my ex, actually, in the top left.
Crew, your new school
She's
teacher's
so
on the
fire.
phone. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Mommy, I don't like her. I like how just honest kids are.
Dude, and he says it on, like, while he's on the phone. Like, he whispers it, but doesn't try to hide it.
like her.
She looks like, what's
She was like, Yzma.
Yzma. I couldn't think of her name from The Emperor's New Groove.
But after, like, a bad
Yeah.
coke trip.
Yeah.
Or
More like
probably
speed
heroin.
trip. Oh, this is mine.
Connor, they don't drink over there, so you may want to knock back a few before we go. It'll be a sober evening otherwise.
You may have just saved my life, Grandma. Thank you. Holy cow.
I just love it. I love it. I think it's so funny.
Grandma gets it.
She gets it.
Grandma's all
Dude, I love how that is the complete 180 from my grandma. I don't think my grandma's ever thought about having a sip of alcohol.
Well, your grandma's lame then.
Hey, don't
Says
talk
you.
about my grandma.
Says Zach. Do you remember the other day when he had a sip of a beer and literally he acted like a 10-year-old trying his dad's beer? He was like,
I don't drink.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe airdrop it
It
to me. And I
was
can do
so
it to him.
funny. It was like a 10-year-old.
I love this video.
Here we go. All right, so this is Matt's right here.
Honey, you play golf? Do you have a ball?
Well, I have 2.
I think so. You need more.
Really?
Yes.
That stance. That stance.
No finish. You still have 60 minutes.
60 seconds.
Yeah.
60 seconds.
Like I said, as soon as we're done talking, push the button again like we do with our videos on a real iPhone. See, it's still recording.
You see, it is still recording.
You know, he wanted to snap right there, but he's like, this is my wife, this is my wife, this is my wife.
He stayed calm.
Yeah, he
I
stayed
could
calm.
like feel him calming himself down in that video every time.
Yeah, he went,
like, oh, he's gonna blow.
60
He's gonna
seconds.
blow.
How could you not figure this out? We've
'Cause
been
I
on
know
TikTok
that
for 3
feeling.
weeks.
I know that feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Like when you're like, Mom, can you just film something real quick?
Oh my gosh. My mom sometimes does this thing and it's like, I feel like she knows what it is, but sometimes she just like, I don't know. She's a very intelligent person, but when it comes to some things,
Not so much.
it frustrates me. It does. And I've just got to be like, Mom, you know what you're doing right now. And she goes, I don't. And I'm like, but you do. I'm going to cry.
Speaking of your mom, I got to respond to some texts.
The amount of my guy friends that have made jokes about hitting, like,
Well, there's a
hooking-
difference between your guy friends who make jokes and guys that don't make jokes. You know? Mine's real life.
Thank you guys for joining us for this.
Okay, wait, whose video is this? I got
Also mine. This is
Oh,
the
Zach,
reverse.
you
This
sent-
is the hot
This
version.
is so funny.
Tebow, come here. I'm on the phone with your new second grade teacher. They have to do it virtual, meet your teacher. Say hi.
She's hot, Dad.
She's hot, Dad.
She's hot, Dad.
Jared,
That's
what would you
great.
say at the end of that video?
Actually, that's one thing. Like my parents and I have been able to bond over most of my life. Is just like
That is
the
kind of
mutual
cool.
attraction to women.
Ah,
And so,
that's cute.
all right, and then this is mine right here.
Let's see what I get. And I do
this
not
is
have
funny.
an haircut, I promise. I just don't have a barber right. 30 seconds. Good thing all that is fake. Literally.
Oh my gosh. So funny.
I love that. Why is the sword so big?
All right, guys, and on that note, can we wrap it up?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode of
Thank you to
Dropouts.
Matt for coming.
I
Make
was
sure to
going
follow
to
him on
say
all
that.
social medias at Matt Sato. He just recently dropped the It's.
I
It's a big
just
thing.
dropped the It's.
So now it's just Matt Sato.
I'm pretty happy.
Whoa.
I'm pretty excited. I've been waiting for that for a while.
Make
No
sure
more
to
It's.
go check him out on all of his social medias right here. I'm Indiana. This is Zach Justice. This is Jared Bear Music. Thank you for listening to episode 7 of Dropouts. Make sure to go like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications on YouTube. It really helps us, gets the podcast out there.
Also, if you see Jared's dad, let us know. He's probably in the Cincinnati area. Thank you guys.
70.
Bye.
Bye. Outro
Peace.
music. I want to eat this cake now.
Is that a euphemism?
Bye.
Did you make this music?
I did.
It's so cool.